Good morning, campers. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Going to try and make this one relatively short. We're just going to do the takeoff, and we got 2 landings today. We are back at Johnson Creek Airport. It's been a little while since I've flown this plane. I was really hoping they'd have gotten the issues with this sorted out with the last update, but they did not. So that's fun. So let's get the beacon and the battery on. Alright, fuel quantity is good. Let's get the fuel pump on. Make sure our prop is at max. That is at idle. And let's get the choke. And start the engine. Oh wait, right, I've got a button for that. Ding. Ding. Excellent. Success. Avionics. Let's get this on standby. And we need 1229er for Backcountry airports. 1229. There we go. We're going to select the runway for takeoff. Takeoff 35, because that's just what you do here. We're going to announce our taxi.
Tree Uniform 2 Traffic Diamond November 768 Lima Echo is taxiing to runway 35.
I don't see anyone else here. We're not on live weather at the moment. Live weather is not suitable for flying in Idaho at the moment. So we're just on a little preset that I've made that I am calling Backcountry Snow. So I just took the snow preset and moved the clouds up a little bit because by default they're much too low to make flying out here the least bit doable. Oh right, I want the position lights on while we are taxiing. Trying to do things right with this plane. Trying. Failing, but trying. Let's get... there we go. That looks a little bit better, huh? Alright, we're just gonna pop over to this side of the cones for the rest of the taxi, just in case someone's landing or taking off, which I doubt. It's the middle of the night in real time, so we're probably going to be the only ones out here. But this is a DLC airport, so you can't rule out the possibility of running into other players at any time. I don't see any, but I also don't have name tags turned on, so I might not see them even if they are there. Do. Okay, let's do our run up here at the last flag. Now, the wind shouldn't be coming from this direction, this valley, but apparently it is, so that's the direction we're going to face. So, set by parking brake. And we're going to turn off the position lights because we're not moving at the moment. Alright, check fuel valve. Open. Gauge is green. Check. Check, check, check. Fuel quantity, full, check. Flaps to takeoff. Check. Visual confirmation, check. Check. Trim to takeoff. Check. Actually, yeah, that's gonna be our takeoff trim, I think, today. because we're still having that center of gravity issue. Controls free and correct. Looks good. Sorry. Good. Can't really pop out like that in the real plane, but we could open the hatch in the real plane, so, you know. Alright, 1700 RPM. There we go. Pull the prop lever 3 times. Good. 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 Alright, so that's still in decent shape. Alright, check the magnetos. Little drop. Good. Comes back. Good. Little drop. Good. Comes back. Okay. Carb heat check. Whew. That loses a lot more RPM than it's supposed to in the real plane. But hey, close enough. Alright, so full throttle for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Idle. Alright, engine's still alive. I think we're good. Alright, let's do takeoff. So fuel pump is on. We want our position and our landing lights on. We want our transponder squawking our altitude. And choke off. Should have done that sooner. Parking brake off. And let's call our takeoff. We're going to depart to the south.
Tree Uniform 2 Traffic Diamond, November 768
One
Lima
more check.
Echo, taking off runway Tree 5 departure to the
No
south.
traffic. Nobody. Cool. So we are going south, even though... So we're going to take off to the north, turn around over Yellow Pine, and then come back south, is the plan. And... And we're going to stay on 1229 anyway, so... Gaining speed, gaining speed. This is such a beautiful airport. There we go, rotate. Don't hit the cones, don't hit the cones, definitely hit a cone. Let's get our butts above the tree line. Oh, it's a fun airport to take off from. Alright, let's bring our RPM back just a touch. Oh, rainbow. Very nice. Alright, I think we can bring our flaps up. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's turn off our fuel pump and our landing light. We'll keep our position lights on until we are above this valley. Again, this is an aircraft that's only rated for VFR. Wow, double rainbow. Nice. It's a beautiful digital day for flying. Whoops. What button did I just hit? I gotta make sure that wasn't anything important. Select 2. Cool, we're good. I accidentally hit the wrong button when I went to reset my altimeter real quick there. We're on a preset, so it should just be 2909 or 2, but doesn't hurt to hit the button. Yeah, 2909 or 2. We're good. Alright. That is a gorgeous double rainbow right there. Alright. Let's get our butts turned around. And headed south. We've got 2 landings planned for this trip. We're going to land at Atomic City, Idaho. Then we're going to continue south to Lava Hot Springs, Idaho. At Atomic City, we're just dropping off a like 2 kilogram package. And then we've got a passenger that's going to Lava Hot Springs. So first things first, we're going to head south and then look for, oh gosh, it's that airport. Oh, what was it called? I don't remember what it was called. We're going to head south, and we're going to head off towards Stanley, near the near Sulphur Creek, where we landed in a previous video. So we'll be up in that area, near that other dirt runway that we flew over on the way up there. So yeah, heading south first. Then once we're clear of this valley, we'll start looking for that. But I'm going to do most of this trip in the silence and see you all when we get there. Ooh. There we go. Having too much fun with this. Yeah, I'll see you guys when we get to our next airport. Welcome back, folks. We are currently near the Idaho National Laboratory. We're looking for a place called Atomic City, which doesn't sound like a place I'd want to live, but, you know, not really my call to make. In fact, I think that might be it right here. I think that's our runways. What does the game think this airport's called? Yeah, it's not even on the list. Big Southern Butte, maybe? Is it on the map? It turns out, yeah, this plane has a GPS, by the way. I do not see it on the map at all. Yeah, that's definitely it. Those are our runways, all right. They sure look normal. All right, there's 1 notch of flaps. Let's get the carb heat going. And yeah, perfect. All right, got my RPM right where I want them. We had to keep a decent altitude above this area because of the Idaho National Lab, so we got a lot of descending to do still in order to get down and land. Huh. Is that water? Has the game rendered this runway as water? Oh, that's going to be kind of frustrating if it has. Oh no. It looks like a runway. Like the fact that it looks like it's plowed has me worried, because it doesn't appear that the game considers it to be an airport. So if it looks plowed, it might just be water. Which would be a fascinating new problem that I've not run into before. Let's get the fuel pump on. How's the wind looking? So far, so good. Oh, I really hope this is not water. I'm gonna look real silly if this is water. Come on, come on. I don't think it's water. I don't think it's water. It's definitely a runway. Look, it's even got like skid marks. And it's got a windsock. What the heck? Why does the game not know this airport's here? 3U2? What?
Uniform 46 traffic diamond, November. 768 Lima, Echo is clear of the runway.
U46? This is not U46, it's U37. Very confused. The game definitely thinks we're at an airport. 2. 2 and 20. Wow. Alright. Huh. What was that windsock doing, by the way? Pretty much nothing. But we're just going to go the opposite end of the runway. We'll tap our parking brake, spin ourselves around, and we'll take back off again. I have my landing light on, yeah? Nope. Oops. So this is the correct airport. It's just not... doesn't seem to be present in the game. I'm just confused, because, like, it looked... like, the game... when I checked the thing online that said whether or not the airport was in the game, it appeared to be in the game. So I'm just, like, extra confused. parking brake. Sending results to server. Flight is logged. Results can be found at the website. Your plane is still rented. Okay, let's check this. Okay, so we delivered our first thing, and we just have our smuggler dude. Okay, yeah, so this sees me at the right location, so I landed at the right place. I'm just confused. Do we have fuel here? Neat. Yeah, sure, we'll fill up. Otis, fill to 20. Refuel. Score. Let's just check while we're here. Check and see if there's any jobs going where we're going. Salt Lake City, Mallard City, Three Forks. Smith, we wouldn't be able to carry. I guess we could grab this going to Three Forks. I'm going to be heading that direction, but... no, let's just get this passenger delivered, then we'll worry about that. Okay, so flight. Okay, so Alt-Tab, action, start flight. Flight, okay, we got that done, so minimize. Full fuel, excellent, okay. Alright, so checklist. We are at takeoff flaps, lights are on, fuel pumps on, carb heat off. Okay, yeah, I think we're all set for takeoff. Brakes. Parking brake released. Tap the brakes just to make the wheels stop spinning. Adjust the trim. Start our right turn. That is fascinating that the runway is there, but the airport is not. I am so confused. Retract that flap. Let's bring our RPM down to climb. Now just a touch more. Okay, so this road below us is US Highway 26, I believe. We're going to follow that to Interstate 15, follow Interstate 15 down to McCammon, Idaho, which is a place I know super well because I've spent the night there dozens of times because it's just one of my favorite truck stops in eastern Idaho. So we'll find McCammon and then we'll head for Lava Hot Springs and start looking for our next stop. And I will see you all when we get closer to that. Let's turn off the landing light. And let's get the fuel pump off. There we go. I'll see you guys at the next landing. Welcome back, folks. We are currently over Pocatello, Idaho. Which, mostly out behind us. That's I-15 down below us to the left. Oh, fun thing. Found out this plane does in fact have a GPS. In order to get to the GPS screen, you simply... Nope, wrong one. You take the little knob and scooch it to the right. And that's it. But you don't have GPS installed in this plane in FSEconomy, so I cannot actually use the GPS as a navigation aid. Though it does give a handy readout on this page. I've noticed that this works like a CDI, where it tells you how far left or right, of course, you are. And then it gives you a bearing as well. So you just kind of get, there's a green line. Once you get that into the green arrow, and then you follow whatever bearing it tells you here, you can get pretty close to wherever you're supposed to be going. There's apparently in the regular version of this plane, like if you're just flying it around in Flight Simulator, you can feed whatever data you have here to this instrument and get a course that way, which is handy, but not necessary. So this should be... So yeah, this is the super narrow gap just south of Pocatello, which means the Incom way station should be somewhere around here. Incom, Idaho. This is US Highway 30 running parallel to I-15 here. Well, I mean, US 30 is technically on I-15 there, but that's old US 30. That's the old road next to it. 30 technically is just concurrent with I-15 through this bit. And then they split up here at McCammon. Alright, we're at 7,400. I want to level off here. I don't want to get too much lower. Our airport's also at 5,000, I believe. $5,268. So yeah, our traffic pattern altitude is going to be 6,200, so we don't want to get much lower than this. We've also got some rather tall peaks we need to avoid in this area, so this is definitely about as much altitude as I want to lose here. In fact, I may have already lost too much. Let's just bump our RPM up a tad. There we go. And bring our power up a little bit too. Claw back a little bit of altitude. Oh, there's the way stations down below me. Dip our wing to check that out. At least there's the westbound. Oh yeah, that's both of them. Right there. Those are the way stations right here. I'm just talking about how I need to get my altitude back, and now I'm just like dipping a wing just to do scenery. So irresponsible. So irresponsible. Trim. There are some very serious mountains around us here. Beautiful, serious mountains. I love this so much. It's one of my favorite parts of Idaho to drive through. I would often come this way just if you are headed from the Pacific Northwest to basically anywhere in the rest of the country, usually wind up taking Interstate 84 to Interstate 80 to points east. And instead of taking 84 all the way to 80, when you get to Idaho, if you jump off onto 86, take 86 over to 15, 15 down to US 30, and then US 30 over to 80, you avoid the entire state of Utah. Which avoids 2 way stations and a couple of steep grades. Overall, this route is slightly flatter, which is nice. So it can save you a little bit on the fuel economy, though it is fewer opportunities to overtake and The Wyoming way station on this route is basically always going to pull you in for paperwork. But there's not more parking, but there's more available parking on this road as well, if you know where to stop. Like McCammon basically never fills up, and Cokeville, Wyoming basically never fills up. Though McCammon's on a freeway, Cokeville's out in the middle of nowhere. But like, if you can get to Cokeville, you've got a guaranteed parking spot at night. So I quite liked taking this route out this way. So Lava Hot Springs is the little town at the foot of a climb called Fish Creek Summit, which is where US 30 just goes up and over a small mountain just to the east of Lava Hot Springs, between Lava Hot Springs and Soda Springs, Idaho. And the old highway used to just go around it, but then they just built a highway straight over at some point. So it's a nice little climb. A bit treacherous sometimes in the winter. There is a route around it, though, so, you know, got options. This might be McCammon right up here, and I think it's US 30 snaking off this way. Trying to keep the freeway to my left, just so we can see what's what down there. Yep, that's McCammon. So the truck stop should be one of these. Probably this blip right here is my favorite truck stop in Idaho. Well, my favorite Flying J in Idaho, I should specify. There's a Sinclair near Boise that I quite like. So yeah, US 30 just follows along this ledge and then I think ducks. Yeah, I think that's it, going through this gap. So we'll follow that, and then our airport should be over here. But I want to see the truck stop. I'm also slightly concerned I might have to mess with the weather again, because it looks like there's like a snow squall parked on our airport. I'm trying not to have to mess with the weather too much, but I don't want to... this is a VFR plane, and we're landing at a dirt runway. I'm not going to just circle until it gets better, when I have full control of the weather. More capable airplane, yeah, we'll just take the weather as we get it, but not this thing. Not this thing. So we're currently at 7,600. That's a pretty good altitude. That is indeed our Flying J. This is all truck parking out here to the left. That's the fuel island. Let's make our left turn. It doesn't look much like a truck stop in the winter view, but that is in fact it. I've spent so many nights here. So many nights. That truck stop it's in a lot of my videos too, I think. I feel like I'm there all the time. I have to have recorded it a lot too. Yeah, US Highway 30. Off to Lava Hot Springs over here. So yeah, it looks like we got plenty of altitude to get through this gap. And then our airport's going to be in there somewhere. How far away are we? Bearing 96, 8.5 miles. Yep, it's basically the direction we're pointed. Alright, let's start thinking about getting down out of the sky here. We're going to go ahead and bring our carburetor heat in. Let's get our fuel pump on. We'll save our landing light for when we're on approach. And let's get our RPM to 2400. Yep, 2400 already. Manifold pressure as needed. And we'll switch to approach flaps shortly. Once we get a little closer. Let's see if we can't get a... There we go. We've already got the airport selected here. I wish we had some indication of the wind situation. It's been largely southerly at the moment, so... Largely southerly with the other airports, so I have no idea what to expect here, to be entirely honest. Let's say 14, and we'll make adjustments to that as necessary. Full stop. Start bleeding off some speed, get down to pattern altitude, which again is going to be 6,200 here. Should be directly ahead of us, 4.8 miles. Is that it here? Should be somewhere in this area. Trying to identify this from the air is a bit tricky. Actually, I think this might be it. Approach flaps. Alright, the smart cam seems to like that spot too.
One India Delta Traffic Diamond, November. 768 Lima Echo 2 miles west 6,600 feet inbound to land runway 14.
Oh, was that it down there? Like directly below me? Yep. Okay, so we're on upwind.
01 India Delta Traffic Diamond, November. 768 Lima Echo is on upwind runway 14.
Oh boy. That's gonna be a tough one to... Tough one to set down in. I think I need to land from the other direction. Yeah, let's... runway for landing. We're gonna land 32. And we're on crosswind.
01 India Delta Traffic Diamond November 768 Lima Echo is on crosswind runway 32.
Downwind.
01 India Delta Traffic Diamond November 768 Lima Echo is on downwind runway 32. One India Delta Traffic Diamond November 768 Lima Echo is on base runway 32.
Gosh, it's a tricky airport to see.
01 India Delta Traffic Diamond November 768 Lima Echo is on final runway 32 to land.
This is a real tricky airport to see. Oh, I was definitely not on the, no, I was on the runway. It's the road next to the runway. Okay, so... should be another building up here. Parking should all be down here by the other building. That might be the other building. It might have rendered it as that tiny little shack. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so funny. Car is in the ground. Yeah, okay, so that's... we don't have a building. Got it. Okay, we'll head back to that building then. That's fine. There should have been a second building down at this end of the... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Oh. Curse you, Geek Squad! Yeah, there should have been another building down this end of the runway where where it looks like all the parking is on the satellite image. But that's fine. This is also a hangar. So we'll go pull up in front of this. Get ourselves off the runway. Honestly, from the looks of the satellite view, it looks like there used to be another runway here that was going in that direction. Also, cross the road nice and quick. There we go. And from the looks of the satellite view, there used to be another runway. That's a pretty good parking spot, I think. Yeah, there used to be one that was just this lane. But this airport also, I don't feel like it's actually this high above
01 India Delta Traffic Diamond
everything
November
else.
768 Lima Echo is clear of the runway.
5,260, though. I don't know. I don't know. Let's set our parking brake. Setting results to server. Flight is logged. Results can be found at the website. Aircraft no longer rented. Score. We can turn that off. We can turn this to standby. Actually, we're about to turn everything off, so we can just set that as off. We've got our flaps are up. Our carburetor heat can go off. Our prop can go to full. Our fuel pump can come off. Our avionics can come off. Our lights can come off except for the beacon. Beacon stays on while the engine's running. Trim is back to neutral. Alright, yeah, let's... Engine off. Battery off. Fuel shut-off valve. Nice. Turn off the beacon switch even though the light's off with the battery. That was a lovely flight. This should be a much larger hangar than this. Like, most of this building's face is a hangar in real life, as far as I can tell off of Google Maps. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. My name's Ellie O'Dare. You can find me on the internet at Ellie O'Dare on Xbox Live, Steam, Nintendo Switch, Twitter. Twitter's a great place to get a hold of me. Oh, lovely rainbow behind me. Twitter's the best place to get a hold of me, or you can leave comments below the videos. It's also super welcome. Still a tiny channel, so I do try to respond to all of those that I get. And yeah, I keep hearing plink, 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 plink. I think it might be like snowing or sleeting or something, or it's just the engine ticking, and they've just done a great job at simulating a cooling down engine. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye. Oh, also, it is 1:44 a.m., so Happy New Year as well.